for you. Okay, speaking of for you, let's go ahead and get this party started because we are at the top of the hour. Again, my name is Marnita, your Queen Connectress Casa, and I am going to be your humble hostess for this evening. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce you all to a man that for 25 years dominated the network marketing industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities around the world. For 5 years, this man dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. But my favorite part is that he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out there and share his information with the masses. And he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps across the nation at no cost to anyone who wanted to attend. He has created wonderful platforms and thriving communities like you see here before you. So it is my pleasure, and without further ado, to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Costa, for that introduction. As always, that you're doing a great job being our hostess and inviting everybody to our presentation tonight. And if you guys do not know, Ms. Costa is not only my executive assistant, but she is also a lieutenant commander within Starvara and the second highest ranking female in the company. So talk about a gamer girl and a networker and a professional. So thank you for all of your hard work, Ms. Casa. For everybody else, welcome, welcome. As Ms. Casa said, I am the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I spent 25 years in direct selling space. I was able to walk off my job and retire at the age of 36 years old, almost 11 years ago. And I retired from direct sales and got into cryptocurrency, where I started my own company, and I wanted to move into the investing side, letting my money work for me instead of my hours and my time and my efforts. And I've done pretty well in that space, made another 7 figures in the cryptocurrency space. And this company actually brought me out of retirement. I had no plan on going back to direct sales outside of being an influencer for different projects or consulting or advising. But when I saw this company, when it came across my desk, my good buddy, my friend, my business partner, Mr. Peter Blackwell, gave me a call this past December and said, Brandon, you know, there's a company I think you're gonna want to pay attention to. And I told him, I said, Peter, I'm not interested. You know, my own company is now 1 year old. I had 3 new crypto courses that I was just launching, DeFi, NFTs, and Metaverse, getting ready for the new year. And he said, yeah, and those new courses that you just created is going to go hand in hand with what we're doing here. You got to take a look. And when I took a look at what this was all about, I was like, where do I sign up? Where do I get started? And this project, for those of you who are brand new, is called Starvara. That is the name of the game itself. Now, this is not just a game that just came up yesterday. This is a game that has been in development for more than 3 years now. And we are now at the tail end of the launch, less than 1 year away for a full launch, but we have a phased launch taking place right now. Now, if you're brand new, you're an investor, you're a crypto, you're a network, you might say, well, Brandon, I'm not a gamer. You know, you don't have to be a gamer. This covers 3 major industries: the gaming industry, the crypto industry, and the direct selling industry, all combined into one. And you can participate with all 3 of them or just one of them. So don't worry. But before I even go further, this is far more than a game. Let me show you the very first cinematic trailer that has been released. And I know I already messed up. I forgot to hit share screen with sound. There we go. Take a look at this. Now, when I first saw that, that first thing that came to my mind was like Star Wars and Tatooine. That got my attention. But here, let me give you a little bit of a background. The gaming industry is a huge industry. I've been playing video games since I was 2 years old, and I still play today, and I will till the day I die. But today's games is what we call based in Web 2.0. Games like Fortnite, Roblox, Final Fantasy. You may not play these games, but I guarantee you your children or your grandchildren do. Fortnite and Roblox, especially my kids, we're talking about 774 million players per month play these games. And every time there's new technological advance, the games themselves also become more advanced and they move on to the next stage. And the next level of this evolution of gaming is in the Web 3.0 space, the blockchain space. And there's already games out there like Decentraland or Sandbox, and you really can't call them a game, but a metaverse virtual world where you are now socializing in, playing games in. But in this Web 3.0 based system, you control and own the content that you create. See, in Web 2.0, the model has been freemium based. No, you don't pay any money to play the game itself. But if you want to have cosmetics, you want to be able to have special gear, you pay monthly fees or monthly in these games. Web 3.0, you actually own the content and you can make money by what you do in these worlds. Now, the Web 3.0 only right now has 3.5 million players. And that's soon going to change. Over the next 5 to 7 years, we're talking about more than 1 billion people will be flooding into the Web 3.0 space. And Web 2.0 gaming, how are they making their money if it doesn't cost you any money to actually play the game? It's in something called cosmetics. And just as a short story, my son, just a few days ago, came to me with his money and gave me, this is the latest, he owes me $2. But he gave me $8. He wanted $9.99 to use my credit card for a game called Roblox. And I said, what do you need that for? He said, cosmetics. Cosmetics, why? Well, because they now have Star Wars coming out in Roblox and he wants to use that. And he spent this month or the month of May, he spent almost $80 on these games, Fortnite and Roblox. He spent money because he wanted to be Anakin Skywalker. He wanted to be the Spider-Man movies coming out. So Fortnite, taking advantage of that, you can become 2 Spider-Mans, Miles Morales, and I don't know the other one. And he also wanted a dance move, which is the latest dance out of Nigeria that they moved into an emote dance move for your avatar in the game. He wanted that. But after him spending all this money, guess what? He doesn't own any of that content. He just has access to it. It doesn't give him any special abilities, but he's spending money on that. So as a parent, I'm thinking, who's actually making money from this? Who's on the other side of this? Fortnite's generated 5.8 billion in in-game revenue. Roblox, 1.92 billion. Overwatch, 1 billion. Modern Warfare 2 surpassed $1 billion. So you have to understand the value of cosmetics, and their in-game value is so big that every major bank in the world is already getting themselves positioned for the metaverse. JP Morgan and Chase created a company called Onyx where they're already predicting that this space will be a $13 trillion industry by 2030 and beyond. 13 trillion. Skins now play such a prominent role in Fortnite that almost 80% of Fortnite's recent players engage with its cosmetics in some way, shape, or form. Starvara is the bridge between Web 2.0 and Web 3.0 gaming, introducing the world's first AAA and MMO experience. Now, what does that mean? Well, AAA, we're not talking about Minecraft. We're not talking about The Sims. We're not talking about Roblox. We're talking about movie-style games and entertainment. And the MMO, that's massively multiplayer online gaming. So when I came up in Atari, ColecoVision, Nintendo, at best, you can play with 2 players with 2 joysticks. But MMO style is an open world where you don't have just 2 players, a dozen players, hundreds of players? What about thousands or millions in the same game world at the same time, where the world never stops, it never pauses, it never closes down? Think of the movie Ready Player One if you've never seen it. Think of that. Now add on top of that Web 3.0, the blockchain. This is pioneering an interactive open world experience. Let me give you another example of what this looks like. I see that and I'm ready to watch the movie. Embark on an immersive, massively multiplayer journey. Launch into the ultimate space exploration game and discover the limitless possibilities of the galaxy where your choices matter. This is a virtual world experience. So I want you to, that's why I said Ready Player One, virtual world. Even if you've never done that before, everybody's got to experience that at least one time. We're also talking about brand collaboration. See, when you've got millions of people all converging in one area, that also brings the attention of major businesses and corporations and advertisers. So you're going to see a lot of brand collaborations in the Starvara space, including my own brand with ILCA. We have open world expression, where you're going to be able to build your own avatar based with your own personality. There's going to be so many choices that there's almost 2.1 billion unique avatar looks, where it's almost impossible for two people to look exactly the same unless you purposely do so. With massive customizability and access to a unique wallet, holding your digital assets. So whatever you create, what you look like, is it created into an NFT that's held into your wallet, your digital asset. You'll be able to take full ownership of your avatar creation. The Starvara product range has over 1,600 in-game assets. We will be releasing NFT sales in the form of cosmetics, spaceships, high-end digital real estate, as well as traditional and branded loot boxes that will continuously bring new and exciting assets to our galactic marketplace. Now, in the competitive landscape, when you're looking at all these games, even just one game can have up to 350 million players, like Fortnite, World of Warcraft. But these games are so successful, they're making billions of dollars from two areas. It doesn't cost any money to play it, but people are spending money on in-game bonds and cosmetics. Where Starvara separates itself, it also has bonds and cosmetics, but it's also going to have its own token, the Vara token. It also is going to have NFT sales generated by the community. It also is going to have loot boxes. And these loot boxes are, if you've ever played games where you complete a task and you're rewarded with something, and these rewards are extremely rare. These loot boxes will have drops when one of every 30,000 drops. So it's not like it's common. And whenever you have rarity, you have scarcity, the value goes up. Why is Bitcoin so valuable when it first came out only worth pennies and now it's $28,000 a coin? The reason why is because there's only 21 million ever in existence. So not everyone can have it. Same with these loot boxes. Not everyone in the gaming world is going to have access to them. And it has in-game passes for Starvara. Here's another look at the gameplay.
Back up, way back up immediately.
I see Miss Costa's face smiling the whole time. She's a gamer girl. She can't wait to get into that world. Now, what makes Starvara unique? Well, one is a massively multiplayer, real-time open world, AAA graphical and gameplay standards with DeFi smart contracts, highly advanced crypto layer, and a robust and highly varied cosmetic item marketplace with tokenomics systems in place. But here's where it's really going to shine. And we saw this in the showcase a few weeks ago, that how do people access games today? You know, then you think Nintendo, you think the PlayStation, you think the PC, but not everybody has these platforms. But what if we told you you're going to be able to access this on every platform, on your PC, your laptop, your tablet, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox? What if I told you you'll be able to access all of these at the same time? So somebody playing Xbox will be in the same world as somebody on the PC, on PlayStation 5, on their laptop. But what is one thing that everybody has? They all have a cell phone. What if you're able to access this world with your cell phone as well as those who have VR? See, there's no barrier of entry here. We saw where the same world, people were on playing the game, interacting with each other on their tablet, on their smartphone, as well as PlayStation 5 at the same time. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to go out there and buy an expensive computer to access this world. The cell phone you have right now allows you to do so because they have some proprietary byte-bit technology that allows to have high-speed data transferring without taking up a lot of information and data on your phones and your devices. So we want to remove the barrier of entry. So you have a Web 2.0 experience with Web 3.0 fiat and crypto on and off ramp. So now not only are you just paying money to play the games like Fortnite and Roblox, but you're actually going to make money by doing so. And the entire ecosystem is going to be wrapped around our limited supply of Vara tokens. So the crypto enthusiasts understand what I'm saying. Let's talk about the Starvara economics or tokenomics. You'll be able to buy, stake, and earn. You can buy a pre-launch package with Starvara's NFTs and receive a voucher for free Vara tokens. These tokens are not out yet. They don't get minted until August. So you're able to get vouchers for them right now because we're in pre-launch. You'll be able to buy Vara tokens once live, stake Vara tokens, earn staking rewards, fully tradable crypto assets you can hold, trade, and earn. Now, the backbone behind this whole economy is the nodes. The only people who will be able to stake the Vara tokens will be node holders. The node holders will be sharing a percentage of all money that is being spent on the bonds in the game. 30% of all the bonds will be going towards the node holders. That is huge. So for those people who say, well, Brandon, I don't want to, share this. Can I still make money? Yes. Well, I don't want to actually play the game. Can I still make money? Yes. Getting your hands on nodes. I always say that nodes can make you rich. Nodes have made me, that's almost seven figures. Nodes. No, but yeah, potentially high yield with nodes. The more Vara tokens you stake, the more tokens you receive as staking rewards, potential annual passive income, possible growth in the value of the nodes. And this is limited time only for these nodes. Let's talk about the founding team. We've got the chief game architect, Dom. We have CEO Greg Stevens. We have the CMO, Nick Vandenberg. You guys have been interacting with these gentlemen over the last couple of months, plus the 20+ core team members. And I have a new video to play for you to meet some more of the team. They're not hiding off somewhere in Dubai and there's a faceless name that you never meet. They're up front and center that we interact with daily. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I'm a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't do coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The Starvara universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now. I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
Well, as in every video that plays, Marnita's smile gets bigger and bigger. Now let's talk about this industry landscape. We're combining three major industries here. Vara has been developed as a network part of the game Starvara, in which networkers can potentially earn from direct sales and in-game income streams. They can also be gamers, whilst the gamers can create their own global gaming networks. The gaming industry is a $203 billion industry. The networking industry is a $196 billion industry. The crypto industry is a $1 trillion industry. We've combined all three. There's a space for every single one of you, no matter what your background is or experience level is. This is going to be in phase launch because the full launch doesn't even happen until about a year from now. But in the next 60 days, we're going to have access to the app, the tokens, and being able to actually be in the gaming world in a very short period of time. And so you don't have to wait a whole year to get this process started. In fact, we're inviting you to be a part of our pre-launch, to be the first to test out and play in this world and make money. We already have individuals that have crossed 6 figures in earnings in the first couple of months. As Vara members, we have exclusive rights to the Starvara ecosystem. We have the ability to have access to top-notch quality cosmetics before the public does. This will give you access to high-end and rare products that's going to take your gaming experience to the next level. We also have gamified the networking industry, direct sales with a digital open world experience, marketing community with its own planet and the expansive open world, along with the exclusive right to promote Starvara. Each member of Vara has various digital assets for in-game use that they can also create an individual digital avatar to represent themselves in Starvara. Now, you may keep hearing two different names, Vara and Starvara. Starvara is the product. It's the game that's been in development for 3 years. Vara is the marketing side, and this is only a few months old, the marketing side for Starvara. Vara helps to create the new open world with the potential of accessing multiple income streams in Vara and Starvara. That's what people want to know. How do I get paid? How do I make money? Well, one of the things in networking is you're used to having a website with a back office that you log into, and you're able to track your business, your sales, your commissions. But what if we gamified that? We're going to give you a modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallet, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets. We have a back office right now that's on the website, but June 18th will be the introduction of our new back office on the mobile. And coming in the future as well is the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. I just had a call yesterday with Dawn Marie and some of her members and celebrities who are artists, they're musicians, they sing. And what if you held a concert in the metaverse world? I own my own company, my own crypto education company, where we do 5-day challenges. We do live classes during the week. I do crypto talk every morning. And we do it on Zoom. What if I did it in this open world? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, because I will be doing it in the metaverse. So be ready for that. Now, how do you get started? Well, we've got 3 starter packs that you can start with. We've got the moon base pack for $100, the planet pack for $400, the solar system pack for $1,000. We're not, charging you an arm and a leg. This is affordable depending on where you want to come in. Based on your pack, you're going to get more stuff. Now, what's limited right now is you're getting free Vara tokens. I don't know when that's going to be over with. But how have you ever wanted to be able to know about a token that's about to explode and you get in on the beginning before anybody else does? See, most people find out about it after it's already gone to the moon. We're giving you the opportunity to get in before everybody hears about it. We also have a special promotion going on because as crypto has done very well for me, if you build yourself a crypto portfolio, you can do very well. You can become rich, but you don't want to know how you can become wealthy. What if you had an opportunity in the 90s to help to invest in companies taking advantage of the new internet technology? How many of you would do so, knowing what you know now, going back in time? Well, I'm always looking for opportunities, not for companies that have a token, but I'm looking at companies that's developing technology with this whole blockchain. And I want to know, how can I get in on that? Well, Starvara is taking 1% of their economy and they're setting it aside for a limited time period. We only have until June 18th to be able to purchase 1 share or a share of 1%, but 1 share for $3,000. Plus, you're going to get 2 free node tokens with it. Why is that a bonus? Well, right now, the nodes are $2,500 per node. And the price is going to go up the more that's going to be sold. Think of the Gala network. Gala nodes came out at $500. They're now worth $96,000 a piece 2 years later. The nodes right now are $2,500. They're going to continue to go up in price. But for a limited time, you can get 2 free nodal tokens and 1 share for $3,000. Another way we get paid is by sharing with others, if you choose to do so. This is optional. So we have a velocity bonus, star bonus, matching bonus, ascension pool bonus, and horizon bonuses. You can also go through the ranks. And the higher up in ranks you go, the more special bonuses you get with loot boxes, from a trainee all the way to a chancellor. Now, we're in pre-launch right now. We don't have anyone higher than a vice admiral. We have 1 vice admiral, which is my business partner, Peter Blackwell, my sponsor. And we have 3 commodores, maybe 4, 3 commodores. And then we have a lot of, I think we only have 2 captains. And like Miss Costa's about to get to commander. Mr. Crow just hit commander. I can't wait to see Don Marie hit commander. Can't wait to see Steve hit commander. All of you guys can get these ranks based on sharing this with others. Here's a video for our marketing side. Now, you can do this. There's no experience required. We have global and online, phone or laptop, high quality company videos, affordable entry levels, simple and duplicatable system. You don't have to be a gamer. You don't have to be an expert in crypto. You don't have to be somebody who's very big in networking and sharing with other people to be a part of this. There's something for everybody. But one thing that you will be excited about is taking advantage of new technology, as this company is going to be the first to market to bring this technology. And it is actually even far bigger than just Starvara, because you're going to have other companies, whether it's AAA companies in the gaming industry, entertainment industry, or just the networking and crypto industry, that will want to use this platform to build out what they're doing, the same way companies use the Ethereum blockchain. Now, if they're going to use the Vara platform, who do you think is going to benefit? Those of you who have nodes. So you're going to benefit even outside of the Starvara ecosystem. So at this point, what you want to do is get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you're in, great, stick around, because I'm about to do quick fast start training. And for those of you who want to learn how to get started, if this is not for you, that's okay. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. Go ahead and get back to the NBA Finals game right now and enjoy the rest of your evening. But for those of you who run around with us, and that's what we're looking for right now. I'm looking for people who want to run. I'm looking for people who want to make a lot of money, who want to be at the forefront of this before the masses hear about it. This has not gone viral yet, but it will. Stick around. Let me give you this disclaimer, because as the disclaimer, there is no guarantee on how much money you can make. That's not what this is. This isn't one of those things where you put money in and you're just going to make money doing nothing and there's a magical bot that's trading on your behalf. No. The money generated in this entire ecosystem, including from the tokens themselves, and the value of it will only be generated by sales of the product, by people going into the world like my son does and buying cosmetics and buying bonds. That's what's going to determine how much money that you can earn, not a magical formula and you doing absolutely nothing. So there is no guarantee to be made. Now, I want to introduce you guys to the main investor and the chairman of Starvara. So you can hear his background. And at this point, those of you who want to dismiss, you can dismiss. Those of you who want to get the quick fast start training, stick around, because right after this video, we'll be going into the fast start training. Take care, everybody.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersov, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year. And I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world, but I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.
I don't know about you guys. I'm ready to sign up all over again. I have never, I've been around for 25 years, and it's a breath of fresh air to see a company that is doing it the right way on their product. This wasn't a networking company launch and then they want to try to find a product to sell. The product was there first, and we're coming on to help get the word out first, and we will be rewarded to do so. So saying all that, let's jump into quick, fast start training. For those of you who's still sticking around, the official presentation side is over, and we're moving into quick, fast start training here to help you get started. So I believe in putting you in the best position for success. And if you want to have that position for success, especially in this pre-launch and taking advantage of the promo that we have going on right now, then you got to get started with the founder pack. You want to be able to get 1 share and 2 no tokens for $3,000, which also comes with a solar system pack upgrade, all the products that comes with it, 2,000 star points allocated into your organization, and a founder logo. This is the best avenue to getting started to have success. So I share that with you up front, especially now, because this ends at the end of, June 18th. Also, anybody that sells 5 founder packs will receive a $3,000 bonus. Now you can use that $3,000 to do whatever you want, or you can use it to buy yourself another founder pack or your first founder pack. You don't have to have bought the founder pack to be able to earn from selling the founder pack. So if you say, well, I can't afford the 3,000, you can earn your way to there. I believe in the philosophy of performance above all else. Just give me an opportunity. Just give me a chance. So for those that want to kind of go that route, you may not have the 3,000 to start, but you want to earn your way there. Well, you can get started with the moon-based pack, the planet pack, or the solar system pack. If you just started with the moon-based pack or the planet pack for 100 or 400, you can always upgrade to the next. But you don't pay the full price. You'll just pay the difference if you want to upgrade. That's fine. You can do that. Select the pack that you want. Get back to the person who invited you. They're going to give you a link to get you in the system and get started. Now, I have a rule when it comes to crypto space. Rule number 2 is never use money you cannot afford to lose. So if you can't afford to do a pack, don't do it. Don't stretch yourself. This is still a volatile industry, there's no guarantee of success. But I also have rule number 3. Make your money back as fast as possible. Because if you make your money back, then you've eliminated the risk at that point. So that's where our velocity bonus comes in. You have 14 days from the day you register. So if you get started tonight, you've got 14 days to be able to make your money back, whether you're doing the $100, $400, $1,000 pack. So let's say you do the solar system pack for $1,000. If you sell 4 solar system packs in 14 days, you're going to get your $1,000 back. What if you sell 3 solar system packs and 1 planet pack for $400? Well, you'll get $400 bonus at the end of 14 days. So you're always, you can't get paid more money than it's come in. So you're always going to get whatever was the lowest pack of your last sale. So I want to make sure you get 4 sales of the same one that you were in as well. No, you don't. If you sell 4 founder packs, you don't get $3,000 back. But if you sell 5 of them, you do. So again, I look at, wow, if I get that founders pack for $3,000, 5 of them, and I just made my money back. And now I've got a share and 2 nodes and solar system pack all for free based on my performance. That's how I always look at things. Now, to be qualified, you need to have at least shared with 1 person on your left side and 1 person on your right side. This is a binary. I go into far more detail about how this works on our Saturday full training. But for Fast Start, you have 2 teams that you're going to build. Whichever pack they choose, it comes with star points. So if the $100 pack comes with 60 points, the $400 pack comes with 240 points, and the $1,000 pack comes with 600. The $3,000 pack comes with 2,000 points that goes into your organization. Now, for every 10 star points, you're going to earn $1. So for example, if you have 60 on your left and 60 on your right, that's 120. You just made $12. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. But what if you have one side that grows faster than the other? So you've got 120 on one side and 60 on the other. That's a total of 180 points. Well, that's what we call a 1-to-2 ratio. You'll make $18 on that. So this way, you always have a team that may be bigger than the other that you may never catch up on. The company wants to make sure you get paid extra to help you out. So some people say, well, I'll never touch that money. Not here. Your size can end up flipping. People say, well, what size the power side? Whichever one you're building. I don't have a power side. They're both power side. They flip from each other. We also have matching bonuses. Now, I was pleasantly surprised yesterday. Yesterday, I received my first check match bonus as a Commodore, and I was shocked. There's paying out 10% check match on your personally sponsored, and then they're personally sponsored, and they're personally sponsored 5 levels deep. I got a mid 4-figure check match, and we haven't even really gotten started yet. Now I understand. I see where the money is. See, my philosophy is, what do I need to do to go to work? I go to work, I get paid, and then I see, why did I get paid? Let me do more of it. That's how I've always been that way. So now that I see that, I know I'm glad I came out of retirement. I know exactly what to do and to help people. So the first rank is actually, once you become a midshipman, you're going to get 10% check match on your first level. Once you're a Commodore, you get all 5 levels. You want to go through these ranks fast as possible right now, because there's another reason why. The Ascension pool bonus. What does that mean? Well, based on your rank, a percentage of all of Vara's profits from the product sales are allocated to the bonus pools. So if you're in that bonus pool, you split that with everybody in that bonus pool. That means if you're at a higher rank and nobody's in that pool, you don't split it with anybody. Right now, there's only 2 pools where people are a part of. And in the commander pool, I don't know, maybe eight people now, commander and above, that's in both of these pools. And I think this one pays out on the 5th of June. So I want to see what that's going to pay out as well. But they're very, very lucrative. I'm actually like, are you guys are paying out a lot of money? Another bonus is by getting promoted to the different ranks, you're going to get loot boxes. Now, other companies will, oh, we're going to give you a cash bonus. And at first I was like, why don't they give us a cash bonus? Why an NFT asset? And then I answered my own question. These loot boxes may end up being worth more than any cash bonus you get, because the value of these, based on the ecosystem, if you've got millions of people playing a game and they all want an item and you're the only one who has it, what are they willing to spend to get it from you? We'll be talking more about this much later on, like these spaceships, the lofts. I remember we were asking this question back in December. I think some of these lofts, when people start to want to pay for it in the gaming world, may go anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000 just to have a loft. You see where I'm going with this. Now, the next thing you want to do is get plugged in. We're not going to throw you out to the ocean to see if you can sink or swim. We're going to actually give you all the tools that you need to have success. Understand that this is your business, not your sponsor's business. It's your business, but we have tools to help you. There's Telegram groups, Facebook groups, corporate YouTube channels. We have a support system in place, customer support that's there that's going to answer all your questions. We have a customer support website, support.starhorizon.net, where we have an FAQs that's going to answer all of your questions that you can think of. So utilize that instead of going back to your sponsor asking questions, because chances are your sponsor just got started when you did. So your sponsor's not the expert yet. And we want to make sure that, I know people think, wow, man, if I get signed up, am I going to have to be an expert and answer questions of everybody? No, you don't. All you got to do is invite people to the presentation. We do the work and we get them plugged in. And we've got a customer support that's going to answer all those questions for you to your members and who you share this with. Websites to know, starvara.com. earn.starhorizon.net. And for those of you who want to see the tokenomics, read the backstory of the game itself, the world itself, and you can read the light paper at starvara.getbook.io/Starvara, Starvara light paper. And we have regular scheduled presentations. I do this presentation 3 times a week right now, and I might increase it. The more excited that I'm getting, but it's all going to depend on, if we have the participation for it. Every Wednesday, I do an international presentation at 2 p.m. Eastern. This is for our European and African members and our Asian members, because they can't get on tonight. It's like 3, 4 in the morning for them. So I do that every Wednesday. If we get our international presence up, I'm looking for our Australians teams. I'm looking for in Africa. I'm looking for our Europeans leaders. Let me make it period. I'm looking for some leaders. I'm looking for leaders that are hungry, that want to make $1 million, and are willing to go to work. And I will build for them and their presentations for them. Every Thursday night, like tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I do this presentation. The website, the Zoom link for this presentation never changes. It's the same, liveonedream.com. It's the same. So you don't have to go back to your sponsor every week. What's the link to the presentation? It's always the same. Every Saturday night, I do a fast start training Saturday night. And that training is going to be evolving into team call, team support, training, personal development, a mixture of all that stuff. Because we're going to be talking about how to build your binary again this Saturday as well, and building your team and using resources and marketing. So that's going to be this Saturday, but we do that every Saturday, and it's going to be the same link as well. So you're invited to be a part of that. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need to add a video. We had also my sponsor Upline also does an international presentation. He did one today. I got to talk to him to see if he's going to be doing this on a regular basis. He did it at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and he's out of the UK. So he's been doing that as well, but I'm going to be doing an international one also. So with that, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I will be back on Saturday night for training. The next live presentation will be on Sunday. Now, let me tell you this. If you say you're a leader and you tell me, Brandon, I could put 50 to 100 people together, can you do a private presentation for me? The answer is yes. So get with your sponsor, get in touch with me. If you can put together anywhere 20, 30, 40, 50 people, we'll do a private presentation for them so you don't have to wait until the next one. But again, this is only for those that are serious, because we're not playing with this and we're helping a lot of people at the same time. So with that, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go back and continue watching the rest of the game. Denver is up right now, and I will Friday's my day off. So I will see you guys back on Saturday. Bitcoin Brandon out. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.